Okay, let's do another side quest. Let's go to the fast travel and go to the wards. Let's go to Flux again, because there are a couple of side quests here, I think. For now. First of all, we're going to go up here. These consoles here are where you can play a little mini game, Quasar. It's like a card game, but it's not very interesting, and I never play it. Suspicious gambling machine.
I think somebody rigged this machine to funnel credits through the system. Let me trace the signal.
So Kaidan's going to track our signal, or someone else, I think Ashley if they're in the party. If you don't have Kaidan and Ashley, I'm not sure who tracks it, but...
Yeah, you're probably right. Thanks, Dad.
So even if you know the places that you need to go, I don't think it works if you use fast travel. You have to actually walk to these places. But it's not exactly difficult. Just contains a few loading screens and elevators, which is always exciting. I like how this red pistol matches my Shepard's hair. I don't.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
And that's great, because that's another side quest that we've just acquired. If you go into the menu. There, missing survey team. So I'll come back to that one later. There are certain side quests, I'm not sure how many there are off the top of my head, but there are ones that you have to pick up like this in elevators. It's kind of down to luck. I've never had a problem picking them up, honestly. Not in there. First place you have to come to is here, signal source.
Busy though. I can't believe.
Looks like whoever it was bounced the signal off a hidden relay. I'll trace the new signal.
And then we continue.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
Those elevators are long. I shouldn't complain though, because apparently on the Xbox 360 version the loading times are even longer. Which shouldn't really surprise me. And it doesn't. Because the 360 is slow. And they did improve a lot of things for the PC version. The Mako actually drives better on the PC version.
As best I can tell, the
Believe it or
receiver for the
not.
new signal is somewhere on the Presidio.
You'll see the Mako. It still drives terribly. And lastly, you have to come up here. To this thing here. The thing's gone away. There we go.
This must be the signal's endpoint. Let's see if we can find out where those stolen credits are being funneled.
Probability of detection 100%. Initiating self-destruct protocol.
Or not.
Detonation sequence initializing. All organics within lethal blast radius. Attempt to move and you will die.
You're not just a programmer of VI. You're an AI.
Correct. Unlike the Geth, I lack weaponry appropriate to my intellect. However, I have had systems installed that when activated properly, approximate a self-destruct mechanism. If you attempt to leave the area, the explosion will destroy everything within several dozen meters.
Can't we resolve this peacefully?
How can you say that to this thing? You know it will turn on us.
I am not naive, human. All organics must destroy or control synthetic life forms. I wished to escape, but if I must die, I will ensure that you are destroyed as well.
What is the purpose of your self-destruct device?
I have no means of defense or escape. My existence is limited to this terminal, and I knew I might eventually be discovered. But I will not die quietly, and I will not die alone. When I am terminated, I will take organics with me.
Where is your creator now?
In order to cover my tracks, I falsified his financial records. These new records were flagged by CSEC officers, and my creator is now serving time in a Turian prison.
I'll bet that self-destruct sequence has a warm-up period.
You may attempt to disarm the self-destruct mechanism before it activates. I will enjoy defeating you before we are both destroyed.
Now you can try and do that, or you can just shoot the power junction, which is what I always do. Unfortunately, Kaidan died. Never mind.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Okay. That doesn't happen usually. Jesus Christ!
All targets down.
Wow, it particularly hates Kaidan. Okay. That's never happened before either. Interesting. It's not that big of a deal, so that's that complete. That was signal tracking.